This is crazy. Gary Gensler is on the verge of getting fired. His bad performance review proves that he is extremely disliked and has really brought the SEC to new lows. This is also an article that was posted by the Wall Street Journal. In a tweet by Star Aldro, which is actually a part of the Ripple XRP lawsuit team, he states that the SEC Office of Inspectors General, the OIG, report is worth a read. Besides the embarrassingly bad performance review, the OIG concludes there is uncertainty whether the SEC has jurisdiction over crypto. This is the SEC's own cop on the beat talking. And if you actually read deeply into this article, you will notice that there is a paragraph here which states that also troubling, the SEC is hiring more temporary employees from other agencies who have little or no experience in rulemaking. This could also make rules more legally vulnerable. Manager told the IG that the rulemaking pace is taking staff from mission-related work, meaning investor protection. And of course, the concern is that by assigning more employees to work on climate disclosure rules, fewer are available to catch the next Bernie Madoff. This comes at a time where the feds are putting so much pressure on Gary Gensler because of this lawsuit between Ripple XRP and the SEC. And of course, there's a lot of climate disclosure rules that they have really disliked the way Gary Gensler has acted. So there is a lot of trouble coming towards Gary Gensler. There's been an internal investigation that is currently in progress. Just so many things. And at one point, and I showed this in my previous video, where the feds came out and said that we would prefer that you prepare to resign yourself rather than having to be forced into taking you out of your position. So again, the SEC is looking at Gary Gensler as somebody that they feel is not fit for the position, didn't, change the perspective of the retail investors. Jay Clayton was there for a portion of time and he really caused a lot of trouble for the SEC, and then he left and they were hoping that they would get somebody that might positively impact the SEC and cause the investors to kind of really trust the SEC, but we've clearly seen that that's not what happened. It's also been a complete mess lately, with the CFTC saying that they believe Ethereum is a cryptocurrency and the SEC saying that Ethereum is a security. Nobody really knows where to go to or what to decide on. If you try and go the CFTC route, they'll tell you that Ethereum is perfectly fine to work with. Well, if you go with the SEC route, now they're saying that it could possibly be a security and that you might be trading a security. And the CFTC chair, in fact, stated that quite clear that there is some significant disagreements over whether Ethereum's a security or not. So again, right now we are in a situation where there's nowhere to go, there's nowhere to trust. If you listen to the CFTC, you get sued by the SEC. If you listen to the SEC, you get sued by the CFTC. Nobody knows where to go, and any company that has a little bit of logic is going to get lost, because at this point it's a double-edged sword where you're kind of done no matter what. Alright, another thing that I kind of want to showcase is this video right here, where Royal Pal actually comes and talks about how XRP is going to change the globe, how there's going to be a settlement using XRP, and the SEC is going to settle with XRP and Ripple. Again, a lot of things that we've already spoken on, but trying to get you guys a big influencer to say it that kind of once again proves the point that I've been telling you for a very long time. But let's go ahead and roll the clip.
Unfortunately, I think we totally agree with each other. XRP is a great risk reward, right? The lawsuit, we've seen every lawsuit, every single one has been a fine. A slap on the wrist, because everybody's actually cleared up after the event anyway. And these events were a while ago, BitMEX, that's happening. We're going to see all of this. So I think it's going to be a slap on the wrist, that it could have looked like a security. There'll be no admission of guilt on either side. There'll be a payment of a fine, and then XRP is free to run. What's interesting about XRP is there is quite a lot of use cases. Now, I know a bunch of Bitcoin people hate it. It's not decentralized enough. I don't care. It's, are people using it? Yes, a lot more than most people realize. And what's amazing about this setup is you can't buy us on any of the exchanges. And it's not in the Bitwise ETF. The Bitwise ETF is now $1 billion. The Bitwise index is, the top 10 index is $1 billion. So the moment XRP is freed, they have to buy a few $100 million of it, as everybody else can, because the exchanges will have it back. So you're setting up for a hell of a nice run if this clears up. Worst case, it doesn't. Worst case is, let's say 50% downside. Best case is 10x from here. So I'll take a 50-to-1 risk reward for the next.
Alright, so you guys heard what he says. He made it clear that XRP is most likely going to 10x upon completion of this lawsuit. He also stated that there's most likely going to be a settlement. If not, it's a guaranteed settlement because of the fact that it's just quite obvious. Ripple has all the evidence. The SEC doesn't want to lose a lawsuit. All that they're going to do is they're going to tell Ripple, listen up, Ripple, we are going to fine you some cash, pay up, and you're clear to go. And of course, this is what is most likely going to happen, to be honest. This is actually as of October 31st. So this is literally today, guys. This is literally breaking today. So it's a very big deal that we see here. Again, it's very exciting because it's not just us that can look and see that XRP is going to fly in value and the SEC is going to end. No, it's actually these billionaires that are looking at XRP and are telling you, listen, it's a good investment to go into. There's a chance that you might 10x. Worst comes to worst, it goes down 50% and then it recovers eventually. So again, very cool. Not financial advice, of course. I'm not telling you to buy into XRP, but it's just, it's a different perspective and a perspective that is similar to my perspective, to be honest. And I'm very freaking excited. All right, now there's a couple things I'm just going to mention before I go ahead and actually end off this video. First off, XRP is in the red. And if you're panicking and you're saying, XRP is going to crash to zero, this is quite normal. It's quite normal for, cryptocurrencies in general to go up and down. We've seen this with the market. Bitcoin itself was going up and down. Bitcoin now in the red. But the key thing here is that we've crossed the $20,000 milestone for Bitcoin, which is just absolutely huge. And same for XRP. We've surpassed that 45 cents milestone, which is, again, fantastic to see. There are some external factors that are as of now influencing the market that might cause it to pump a little bit. Like Dogecoin, we know Elon Musk purchased Twitter. That gave, the entire cryptocurrency market a pump. And again, there's just people excited about Twitter and Elon Musk. Dogecoin, of course, got the biggest pump. But as you guys can tell here, Dogecoin is once again down. So this is quite normal. A lot of these are external factors that are pumping up the price. And we know that with external factors, it's always a temporary pump. It's nothing that is ever actually sustainable. It's just a temporary pump from people's excitement. And then once they realize that, it's just a temporary pump, they sell and we go back to where we originally are and where it actually is sustainable. So as of now, there are two routes that I suspect are possible. One of them is that we didn't actually hit our bottom lows for Bitcoin and for crypto in general. So we're going to hit a new all-time low. And of course, I believe that's going to make Bitcoin go to around, I'd say maybe 18,000, 18,500, something like that, before we actually once again recover and do, some major pumps, which is going to speed past the $20,000 mark. Or we could have already hit the bottoms and it's just, as of now, kind of a stability situation where it's going to stabilize for, I'd suspect, about maybe 3 weeks or so before going ahead and really full out launching back into a green market where we start to see some really big bars here. But again, this is the stance that I'm looking at as of now. If you guys are not following me on Instagram at CryptoGeekNews, make sure you do follow me on Instagram. Follow me on Twitter as well, guys. We are at 29.5k followers. Guys, we're like freaking flying on Instagram, just gaining followers every single day. So if you're not following my Instagram, do that as well. CryptoGeekYT on Instagram. And today is actually a really big day for metalcrypto.com, which is linked down below. They've officially released their XRP coin. So again, this is a strictly XRP coin. We can see that they actually have the XRP logo now. They have a Ripple coin, this one right here, but they actually now also just released their XRP coin. It comes in gold and silver. Very, very nice. It's only $19.99, so a very good deal. And you have the opportunity, if you want the Ripple coin, which does say XRP here, or you want your legitimate XRP coin with the XRP symbol right there. So it's actually really, really cool. But that's the end of the video. I hope you guys did enjoy it. Like I said, make sure you do follow me on Instagram and Twitter and hit that subscribe button, of course, because we are trying to get to 12,000 subscribers. It is currently 2 a.m. in the morning. It's considered a Monday, but I haven't actually slept yet from Sunday. So hope you guys did enjoy this video. Have a great, fantastic week. Of course, today is Monday, so we got to start our week good. We are freaking uploading every single day. Guys, I literally work 8-hour shifts, and then after I finish that, I have another job that I do, and I'm still pulling in one video a day, which is insane. I don't know how I'm doing it, but I'm just trying my best to show you guys the news, tell you guys what's going on so that you guys don't miss a day. But I really appreciate all you guys that are watching these videos, that are sharing them, that are liking the videos, and that are of course subscribing to the channel and following me on Instagram and Twitter. It's just so motivating motivating when I see that. But yeah, I don't want to waste any more time. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you next time.